The longest war in U.S. history, spanning nearly 2 decades, began with a single, devastating event, the September 11th attacks. In response, the U.S. launched Operation Enduring Freedom, toppling the Taliban-ruled Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. The Taliban, expelled from major cities, retreated to rural areas, beginning a long and bloody insurgency. Despite initial successes, the U.S. and its allies faced a resilient enemy, adept at guerrilla warfare and suicide attacks. The Taliban's resurgence was fueled by safe havens in Pakistan and support from various international actors. The war saw the rise of the Afghan National Defense and Security Forces, trained and supported by NATO. However, the Afghan forces struggled with corruption, poor leadership, and high desertion rates. The conflict was marked by significant civilian casualties, with both sides accused of war crimes. The Taliban's control over Afghanistan increased, despite the presence of over 130,000 ISAF troops at its peak. The U.S. covert operation in Pakistan led to the killing of Osama bin Laden in 2011, a significant but not decisive victory. NATO formally ended its combat operations in 2014, transitioning to a support role under Operation Resolute Support. Diplomatic efforts to end the conflict culminated in the U.S.-Taliban deal in 2020, promising a full U.S. withdrawal. Despite the deal, violence continued, with the Taliban launching a major offensive in 2021. The Afghan government, excluded from the U.S.-Taliban negotiations, struggled to maintain control. By August 2021, the Taliban had captured Kabul, leading to the collapse of the Afghan government. President Ashraf Ghani fled the country, and the Taliban declared victory, re-establishing the Islamic Emirate. The war left a devastating toll, over 176,000 people killed, including 46,319 civilians. Millions of Afghans were displaced, with many seeking refuge in neighboring countries. The Taliban's return to power raised fears of a humanitarian crisis and a rollback of human rights, especially for women. The international community faced criticism for its handling of the withdrawal and the abandonment of Afghan allies. The war's legacy includes a fractured nation, ongoing violence, and a complex geopolitical landscape. The Taliban's victory was seen as a significant boost for Islamist extremists worldwide. The U.S. and its allies now face the challenge of addressing the humanitarian needs of the Afghan people. The war highlighted the limitations of military intervention and the complexities of nation building. The conflict underscored the importance of addressing the root causes of extremism and instability. The international community must now navigate the delicate balance of engaging with the Taliban while upholding human rights. The war in Afghanistan serves as a stark reminder of the costs of prolonged conflict and the challenges of achieving lasting peace. As the world watches, the future of Afghanistan remains uncertain, with many fearing a return to the dark days of Taliban rule. The resilience of the Afghan people, however, offers a glimmer of hope for a better future. The lessons learned from the war in Afghanistan will shape the strategies of future conflicts and peace-building efforts. The story of Afghanistan is far from over, and the world must remain vigilant and supportive of its people. In the end, the war in Afghanistan is a testament to the enduring human spirit and the quest for peace and stability.